Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss how to get your first 100 sales on Etsy. I wanted to make this video sort of like a part 2 to my video where I discuss the strategies I utilize to get my first 500 sales. However, I wanted to break it down a bit more, and in this video we will go over a more specific strategy that can be applied to anyone just starting out and wanting to reach that 100 sale mark within their store. My name is Taylor and my channel is focused on all things Etsy and print on demand. I began my Etsy store in late 2022, and just this last month I sold over $14,000 in revenue, and I wouldn't have been able to reach this point without the strategies that I discuss on my channel. So if you would like to continue to follow my journey and strategies that I share, I do hope that you will boop that subscribe button. Before we jump into the strategies, let's take a moment to understand the power of Etsy and the importance of those first 100 sales. Etsy is a marketplace where millions of buyers come searching for unique items, and getting to that 100 sale mark will not only boost your confidence, but it's also going to just establish credibility and attract more customers to your shop. Typically, when you have reached 100 sales, there has been more engagement within your shop, and so this helps Etsy understand where to rank your items over time. So without further ado, let's dive right in. The first step is to understand your target audience and niche. I believe it is incredibly important to find what I call micro niches in the beginning. A great way to think of what a micro niche could be is if we were to combine two larger niches, for example, a teacher who loves baking. The teacher and baking niche are two successful niches on their own, but if we were to combine those two together, that's going to help refine our target audience, and we're going to have a greater opportunity to getting those initial sales. Now, we can do a lot of free research right on Etsy. We can look to see what other successful Etsy shops are doing, and the key would be to find Etsy shops that have started within the last 2 years and have generated somewhere around 5,000 sales or more. We can gain insights from these shops and use this knowledge to optimize your shop's appearance and branding, ensuring really just that it resonates with your target audience. Disclaimer, we are not copying anything that anybody else is doing. We should always be creating our own unique brand designs, coming up with our own SEO so that we stand out as individuals on Etsy. The number one way to fail on Etsy is to copy what everybody else is doing. We have to be unique and bring something different to the search results if we want to see long-term success. It's also important that we are spending the time in the beginning to create unique and individualized branding for our shop. This is going to consist of a complete shop banner, shop logo, an updated announcement section, shop bio, and really any details that Etsy allows you to fill in your shop. Really, if there's an option for it, we should be completing it. Also, any color schemes, fonts, and themes that you utilize within your shop branding should be cohesive and match one another. An example of this, I created this shop banner, shop logo, and policy info card to include in any listings. Notice that they all have similar elements that make the shop's brand unique but identifiable. You can utilize templates on Canva that are pre-made, which is what I did for these. It makes it super easy, and you don't have to have a ton of creativity in order to use those templates, but this will help you stand out and just help build rapport with your potential customers. We need our shop to look trustworthy, especially in the beginning, because most people, when they go online to shop, they're shopping with their eyeballs first. Now, since people shop with their eyeballs, we need to get those eyeballs on your listings. To increase your shop's visibility, we need to utilize Etsy's SEO or search engine optimization features. And the first big part of that is doing keyword research. Now, we can conduct keyword research directly on Etsy by exploring keywords that others may be using who rank on the first pages of search in your potential target niche. Or what I would recommend is use a research tool for keywords such as eRank, which is my preferred research tool. I do have a link in the description where you can get started with eRank for free. But an example of the type of keywords we would want to utilize within our SEO looks something like this. When I search pickleball shirt on eRank, I can see that this keyword has over 3,500 monthly searches, and the competition is relatively low. These are the types of keywords we should be targeting. It is going to help us get visibility faster because it is lower competition, which is going to ultimately get us to this first 100 sales faster. And something like pickleball could be considered a more micro niche to tap into potentially. As we do our keyword research, it's important that we incorporate relevant keywords in our shop sections, titles, tags, and descriptions. This will overall improve your shop's ranking in the search results on Etsy. And again, bring more eyeballs and more potential buyers to your listings. Now it is 2023, so we can't forget about social media. Building a social media presence is a great way to promote your Etsy shop. And you do not need to show your face if you don't want to. You can just utilize the mock-up images that you're already creating for your products anyway, and incorporate those for your posts on those different platforms like Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook. Those all can help you reach a wider audience. And on those platforms, you can engage with your target customers, also showcase your products in a little bit more of a creative way. Now, I know that social media, it can be a large time commitment. However, utilizing an AI tool like ChatGPT, you can create captions for your posts with just a quick prompt, such as write an Instagram caption for a pickleball shirt, and ChatGPT will do the rest without you having to put too much thought into it. Etsy offers various marketing tools to help boost the sales within your shop. You are able to run sales for set time periods, offer discounts or promotions, and doing so can help attract customers and incentivize them to make a purchase. As far as sales go, I recommend continuously having 24 to 48 hour sales within your shop, as this puts a countdown timer on your listing telling your potential customer when the sale ends, creating a sense of urgency. And naturally, people are willing to make a purchase when an item is on sale. You can also offer discounts by creating discount codes. For example, you could have a discount code for when someone purchases 3 or more items, or you can customize this however you like and then put that discount code in your shop announcements for customers to see. You could also bring those discount codes over to your social media platforms and maybe have a specific discount code for Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, whichever social media you decide to promote your Etsy store on. And of course, Etsy ads are also a really great way to get your listing in front of more customers and market your listings. If you would like to learn more about my Etsy ads strategy, I suggest watching this video next. I will have a link to it in the description box below as well. Lastly, as you begin to make sales, if you want to see continued growth towards that 100 sale mark, providing excellent customer service is key. It is important that you respond promptly to any messages that you receive and go above and beyond to ensure customer satisfaction. It's important in the beginning to communicate with your customers along the way, and once they receive their item, they'll soon be able to write a review. As a seller, what I recommend is to always follow up with your customers after their orders have been delivered, which we can see in our completed orders section of our shop. And send those customers just a quick message saying something like, hey, customer name, I was just reaching out to ensure that you received your item. I would greatly appreciate your feedback in the form of a review, as I am a smaller Etsy shop and your feedback will allow me to continue to improve and grow. Thank you for your time. Typically, on average, only about 10% of customers will leave a review naturally. However, sending a message like this will increase your likelihood of getting reviews. I have followed this method in my personal store, and I have been able to maintain a review rate of about 30%. And of course, having reviews, positive reviews, not only will build trust and attract new buyers, but they will also help to boost your listings and improve its ranking within the Etsy search algorithm, really just creating a domino effect for continued growth and success on Etsy. As you implement these strategies, be sure to track and analyze your shop's performance metrics using Etsy's analytics tools. A great metric to look at is your conversion rate once you begin making some sales. Now, it's common to see a conversion rate between 1 and 3% in e-commerce. However, if you find yourself below or on the lower side of that range, That may be an opportunity to look at your listings, analyze which are getting views but no sales, ultimately driving down that conversion. By following these steps and repeating this cycle within your shop, you will be well on your way to reaching your first 100 sales on Etsy. But remember that success on Etsy requires perseverance and continuous improvement. Stay motivated, believe in your products, and don't be afraid to try new strategies and new things along the way. I do offer coaching opportunities where I help Etsy sellers identify opportunities within their store to scale to the next level, and the link for those are in the description box below. If you found value in this video, please hit that like button, and if you would like to continue following my journey and the strategies that I share here on my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in the next one.